Welcome to Fright Fest and welcome to Gisa's Thriller. Hope you're excited. As far as opening hand goes, yeah, this is, like it. We're going to keep on this one. We've got Night's Whisper, Ancient Craving, got some beautiful card draw, and we've got Mana Crypt, which is going to allow us to get down Ghoulcaller Gisa and get the Thriller going for our opponent. 100% I was, so basically I spent one entire Saturday making all of these thumbnails that you've seen throughout this week. Let's go ahead and get down Swamp. Yeah, let's do that. Riku, a Riku player would really appreciate this. Let's go and go for Mana Crypt. Let's go and go for Night's Whisper. And then let's get some card draw going. The next turn we're online for Ancient Craving. Oh, I like it. All right, anything else we're going to pass turn to our opponent. But yeah, so I spent like an all-day Saturday working on these thumbnails and overlays and building these decks. And I listened to Thriller all day. And it was good. And that's kind of basically why we have Ghoulcaller Gisa Thriller. It's pretty much 100% a shot to, there we go, won the flip, 1-for-1 on our Mana Crypt triggers. Basically, yeah, it was just a callback to Michael Jackson's Thriller. Let's go and go for Ancient Craving. We are hungry. We need more card draw. That Nice Whisper wasn't enough. All right, then we're going to go and pass the turn to our opponent. And I guess at this point, we'll go and get rid of a Swamp and then kick it back over there. But yes, we're playing Ghoulcaller Gisa. For 1 black mana activation, sacrifice another creature, create X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. And our play gets Riku, which I will cover in just a second. Let's go and choose Tails on this one. 1 the flip, 2 for 2 in our Mana Crypt triggers. Just like we drew it up. Let's go and get down Swamp. And let's go ahead and go for Ghoulcaller Gisa. Yeah, let's go and get her on the battlefield. If they got a counterspell, they've got it. Then we can slowly start building up some sort of board state to get these zombies going, and we'll go and pass turn to our opponent. So we're playing against Riku of 2 Reflections. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, let me get that closed out. You may pay blue-red. If you do, copy that spell, choose new targets for the copy. Then, whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield, you may pay blue-green. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Let's go and choose Tails on this one. 3 for 3 on our Mana Crypt triggers. It always feels good. It's like we're doing, like, we're not even, I don't know, just yeah, hitting 3 in a row always feels really good. Let's go and get down, I guess at this point we've got black mana, so let's get down Phyrexian Tower. And I guess let's go and go for Diregraph Colossus. And I guess we can... Yeah, let's hold on to Diregraph Colossus. Unfortunately, we have no zombies, but basically whenever we start casting some zombie spells, we're going to be able to get a few more zombie tokens on the battlefield, so we're okay with that. Let's go and swing it for 3-4. We're not above hitting our opponent in the head with a shovel, so we're going to come across, hit him with a Thriller shovel, and then pass the turn to our opponent. But yeah, so I started listening to this, like every Halloween, I always like to watch Stranger Things, like I just put it on while I'm doing channel stuff. And so I found a Stranger Things playlist on Spotify, and I started listening to it, and they had Thriller on there. And I've always enjoyed Thriller, but I've never listened to it a bunch. But so I finally, I found it on that playlist, and I started listening to it, and that has been like my Halloween song for the month, is Michael Jackson's Thriller. It is such a good song. And then the funny thing about it is my brother is a, let's go choose Tails on this one. We're good on the Mana Crypt triggers. Let's go get down Swamp. Let's go and go for Corpse Augur. I like that. This could be 1-2. We'll at least cash in 1 card draw off of this. We'll get a 2/2 zombie. And then we'll go and sacrifice Corpse Augur. Oh, look at that. Target player... Yeah, we need to choose our Graver. There we go. All right. I was making sure we were targeting the correct person. So we're going to get some... Ooh, look at those zombies. Love that. And then let's go ahead and not swing him with Diregraph Colossus. We're just going to go ahead and pass the turn to our opponent. But yeah, my brother, he's a really good dancer. Not like in profession, but he just knows how to dance. Like if you go to a wedding or something like that, which unfortunately my dance skills are tied to the amount of fun stuff I've drank for the evening, so I'm not that good of a dancer. But my brother's really, really good at Thriller. He knows the entire dance to Thriller, and yeah, I'm gonna learn it because it's just fun doing that dance. Let's go and choose Tails on. Oh, finally lost the flip. Okay, there's a magic god. Let's go ahead and get down Swamp, and let's go ahead and go for Fleshbag Marauder. I think I like that because we can go for Fleshbag and then sacrifice in response to that trigger and get a few more zombies going. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Let's go and go for Gisa, sacrifice Fleshbag. That way we can just sacrifice one of those zombies. We'll actually just sacrifice the tap zombie that just entered the battlefield, and they'll get rid of Sad Robot. And then let's go ahead and go for Hero's Downfall on Riku. I think that'd be pretty good. All right, there we go. They will cash in a card draw, but mainly that's going to allow us to swing in for 10. That's going to allow us to swing in for 12. So let's go and push across on this one. Get the Thriller song going. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Okay, that's enough Thriller talk. Now, as far as Ghoulcaller Gisa, what are we doing with the deck? This is 100% mono black zombie tribal. Get down Gisa, and then she starts bonking some of these zombies on the head. You end up with an entire board state of zombies. And then also, if you get really lucky with these mana crypt triggers, it feels pretty good. Let's go to get down Swamp. Let's go and get down Graveyard Marshal. Give us another zombie. And then that should be, unless they have some sort of... Basically, if we're looking at Cyclonic Rift, that would bounce everything back to the hand, or we're looking at something like Aetherize, or they're basically just letting us swing in. So let's go ahead and send in just enough. Let's go and send in all of the zombie tokens. That's going to be 16. If they've got Aetherize, it's going to send everything back to the hand, and we can still kind of rebuild with some stuff. So at least we're representing lethal. And are we looking at... Oh, there we go. Cyclonic Rift. Okay. Anything we want to do in response to that? No, that's okay. So it's going to go back to the hand. Opponent said that's some BS on all the mana crypt triggers that you got. Let's go and cast mana crypt, and we need to rebuild. Thankfully, we do at least have a couple different zombies in the graveyard. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 total mana. Let's go and get down Ghoulcaller Gisa, because we want to be able to get those activations going as quickly as possible. Tap down Phyrexian Tower. Let's go ahead and go for Graveyard Marshal. All right, then we're going to pass the turn to our opponent. What we could do with Graveyard Marshal is we can go for the activated ability, exile a creature card from your graveyard, and create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So that'll definitely allow us to kind of rebuild. And then we got the Rage Beast. The Rage Beast is mad at Ghoulcaller. Let's get Ghoulcaller pop back up. Okay, good. We've got ourselves a game. Let's go and choose Tails on this one. On the flip. And we draw on the Swiftfoot Boots. Let's go and get down Reliquary Tower. And while our opponent is tapped out, let's go and go for Boots. And we want to make sure that Ghoulcaller is protected as much as possible, because she is really crucial to this deck. She's what really makes us makes this deck shine. So let's go and get Swiftfoot Boots onto Ghoulcaller Gisa. And plus, she probably looks pretty good like that. And then we'll go and pass the turn to our opponent. So next turn, we're looking at Diagraph Colossus. We'll enter the battlefield with 2 extra counters on it, because we do have 2 zombies in our graveyard. The other thing that we do have in our hand is Exsanguinate. And so this is also one of those decks where we have a lot of mana rocks in here, a lot of card draw. Once we get down those mana rocks, we can go for something like Exsanguinate to kind of help close the game out, especially if we've gotten our opponent's life total down pretty low. So we'll see what sort of board state they get down. But we may end up going for Exsanguinate sometime soon, especially if their life total gets down pretty low. And or whenever another creature enters the battlefield, that creature fights. Okay, they're good. Glad we got Swiftfoot Boots protected. So they're going to swing it for 6. That will put us down to 15. But with Malicious Affliction and Diagraph Colossus, we'll be in a pretty good spot to swing across next turn. Let's go and choose Tails on this one. Oh, lost the flip. And then we draw the Army of the Damned. So let's go for Diagraph Colossus. Yeah, I like we go for Diagraph Colossus. We sacrifice Diagraph Colossus. Unfortunately, we're going to miss out on some zombies. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's go for Ghoulcaller Gisa activation on Diagraph Colossus. That'll give us those zombies. Then we can go for Malicious Affliction. And then we can copy this spell. So we're going to choose Riku. Since a creature died, we're going to be able to choose the... yes, we're going to use that ability. We're going to choose a Gruul Rage Beast. There we go. It's going to take care of Riku. And that still gives us only basically 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 total mana. So we're simply just going to... dang, we could have put the boots onto one of our creatures and swung in. We should have done that. But unfortunately, that clicked okay. I didn't think about it until we were at the beginning of combat, and we can't do that. So, thankfully, we did take care of Gruul Rage Beast. That's going to allow us to hopefully build up a little bit of a better board state, and then we can start pushing in our opponent. They are sitting down at 15, and we do have we got at least 10 zombies, 10 power zombies on the battlefield. And then once we get down Army of the Damned next turn, that does leave us open to another style, bounce stuff back to our hand, but... we can go and at least force the issue with Army of the Damned. And then, even if we draw into one of our zombie tribal lords, that'll definitely push us into the neighborhood of us being able to hopefully push past our opponent on this one. Okay, opponent's going to go for Cultivate, so they're trying to set up as much stuff for a pretty big turn as possible. So hopefully we get some pretty good draw into Tribal Lord, and that'll allow us to hopefully close the game out. All right, so let's see what we draw into. We got the Mana Crypt trigger. We're just going to choose Tails on this one. Won the flip. I lost count, but man, that was such a good count. And actually, now that I think about it, we just have a straight up Exsanguinate once we swing in for combat damage. It's going to be 13. So let's go and swing in. It's going to put them down to 3 or 2. Puts them down to 2, and then we'll go and go for Exsanguinate. I guess at this point, that's going to be 1, 2, 9, 10, 11. That's going to be 8. Yeah, either way, we're not going to be able to. So I was thinking about just straight up just going for 2 in case they had Force of Will, but we'll do it like this. We'll just go for like 4. That way, if they have some sort of way to gain some life. All right, there we go. Put our opponent down to -2, and we go to 16. But yes, so that was basically Gisa's Thriller. You know, it's basically Zombie Tribal Lord, Zombie Tribal deck, and that's one of the cool things about this deck is that you get down Gisa, and you know, playing Mono Black Zombie Tribal is already a good tribe to begin with, anyways. And then the fact that you add Ghoulcaller Gisa, you can sacrifice some of those zombies, end up with a bunch more zombies on the battlefield, and the fact that they don't come into play tapped is a wonderful commander to get some good zombies on the battlefield and to celebrate Halloween with. So happy Halloween, and if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye. Welcome to Fright Fest, and welcome to Gisa's Thriller. I hope you're excited. As far as opening hand goes, yeah, we're going to keep it on this one. I like this. We have a Swamp, Stronghold, Vampiric Tutor is going to be a good tutor source for us. And of course, some beautiful zombies to get down and some really nice protection for Gisa. So let's go and lead off with Swamp. We're going to get that down. And then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn to our opponent. We're playing Gisa. Ghoulcaller Gisa. Hope you're ready to do Michael Jackson's Thriller and dance with some zombies. We're looking at a 1 black mana activation. Sacrifice another creature. Create X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. Now let's go ahead and go for Vampiric Tutor. Do we want to go for Phyrexian Arena? Let's get this popped out. Do we have Phyrexian Arena in here? You know, let's go and go for Ancient Tomb. If we don't have Phyrexian Arena, I'd like to get some fast mana going so we can get down Ancient Tomb, and that'll really help us kind of start churning out some of these zombies and really start working towards a Ghoulcaller Gisa. Let's go and get down Ancient Tomb. Let's go and go for Diagraph Colossus. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Get down Diagraph so he can do the Thriller. I imagine it'd be pretty hard for him to do the Thriller. And they'll go and kick it back over to our opponent. Play against Tatyova. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and you draw a card. So sound these Simic alarms, especially Tatyova as a commander. She is, she makes bird tribal work. That's how good she is. She can make it happen. I was going to get down Stronghold, and we'll go ahead and get down Lightning Greaves. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Get down Lightning Greaves. Let's go and get Lightning Greaves onto Diagraph Colossus, and then especially once we start casting some of these zombies out of our hand, we'll start to get these 2/2 zombies on the battlefield. Okay, let's go and go for Gravecrawler activation. Get the activation off Diagraph Colossus. That's going to give us a 2/2 zombie. Let's go and swing it for 2. Put them down to 28, and then anything else, no, it'll be our opponent's turn. So this is pretty much what we're going to do with Ghoulcaller Gisa. You know, this is pretty much straight mono black zombie tribal. If we can't get down Gisa, it's not the end of the world. You know, we can build up a really nice thriving board state. The fact that we can still get some good stuff going with Gravecrawler and Diagraph Colossus by getting 2/2 zombies is actually a wonderful thing. And then also stuff like Stronghold. You know, we do want to sacrifice our creatures, get them into the graveyard. With Stronghold Assassin, we can actually sacrifice Gravecrawler to that ability, destroy target non-black creature, recast Gravecrawler, get another 2/2 zombie going. And also, as far as giving some really nice power and toughness to Ghoulcaller Gisa, being able to build up a really nice board state and just start sacrificing those zombies makes for a really fun time. I always enjoy playing this deck. Let's go and get down Swamp, and that will be the exact thing that we need to get down Ghoulcaller Gisa. So let's go and push it at this point. Yeah, let's go and push in for 6. We're going to push in for 6, knock our opponent down to 22, and then we'll tap out for Ghoulcaller Gisa and go and get those Lightning Greaves onto her, especially while our opponent's tapped out. It's always nice to hit that 5th land drop and not have to worry about some sort of counter magic from our opponent. Let's go and get Lightning Greaves over onto Ghoulcaller. And then anything else, no, we're going to go and pass turn our opponent. So our opponent is sitting down at 22. We do have Blood Artist in our hand, so we get down Blood Artist. He always likes to see Gisa get the Thriller going with their shovel, and she starts bonking him on the head. And then depending on what sort of board state they develop, let's see if they have the land drop to make. They do. We can get down Stronghold Assassin, and I think that would be a pretty good move for us to go for, sacrificing Gravecrawler to take care of Tatyova. We definitely want to keep her off the battlefield. Ooh, and the Cemetery Reaper. Yeah, let's go and go for Stronghold Assassin. I like that. We'll still get the zombie cast too, so let's go and get that down. That's going to give us a 2/2 black zombie. Let's go and shift the Lightning Greaves over onto Stronghold Assassin and talk about some awesome magic art. He can't wait to hand out candy at his house. He's like, come on, kids, come up to the front door. Let's get Lightning Greaves on the Stronghold Assassin. Let's go and sacrifice a creature, destroy Tatyova. I guess at this point, since we can recast Gravecrawler next turn, we're just going to go ahead and sacrifice Gravecrawler. And plus, he probably likes to hang out in the graveyard. He's weird like that. Let's go and push in. And we're actually going to go ahead and send in Ghoulcaller on this one. It's going to be 5, it's going to be 7, put our opponent down, and then we'll worry about getting down Blood Artist and Cemetery Reaper next turn and get a few extra zombies going. Let's go and shift the Lightning Greaves back over onto Ghoulcaller. There we go. And then anything else, kick it back over to our opponent. But yeah, this is pretty much what the deck wants to do. Get down a Zombie Lord or get down some sort of utility zombie, kind of start going from there. But yeah, Stronghold Assassin, I don't know, it looks pretty good. All right, let's get scoop it up on this one, so I'll go ahead and post this video up in some form or fashion. It's a quick one in 5 minutes, but you can see how potent the deck can be sometimes. So, happy Halloween. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.